Hey guys, when I was a kid, I spent a lot of time alone. Nights and after school, I used to kind of figure out games I could play while I was alone. I used to take a tennis ball and stand in the middle of my lawn and pretend I was playing baseball, and I'd pitch it into the front steps of my house. And then when it came back, I'd pretend it was a grounder or a hit that a guy got. And I would play a whole game like that. Sometimes I'd play for hours, like an hour and a half, 2 hours. And I remember this one summer, for about a month, there was this bird. We had this big tree in front of my house, and the bird would sit at the top of the tree and it would really happily be chirping. And, it almost seemed like it was watching me, because I know that when I went back inside, the bird would fly away. So it was interesting. The bird came there every time I was out, it came at the same time, and it was kind of like a friend. And I remember this one day, it was cloudy and a very gray day, and the bird didn't sound the same. Like his happy chirp was kind of stuttered and muffled, and he stopped chirping, and I watched him fall from the top of the tree all the way down to the street. And I ran over because I was worried, and checked the bird out. And I remember watching him as he took his last gasp of air and died. And that was my first experience with death. I mean, I knew what death was, and I saw it on TV, but I never really experienced it. And I remember how, like, struck I was by it, and how, like, traumatized I was. And even back then, I really started taking, like, an interest in life, like, and appreciating it more. Now, fast forward decades down the road, and 3 years ago today, because of diabetic complications, I had 2 heart attacks followed by a quadruple bypass. There were complications during the operation, and half conscious with a respirator down my throat. I remember hearing people at the side of my bed talk about being worried that I wasn't going to make it. And even half conscious, I remember a light switch turned on, and I said, man, I want to fight for my life. I really want to fight. And I did everything I could, and thank God I made it through with the help and support of a lot of friends. And I mean, it was a very stressful experience, to say the least. I was really fighting for my life. And I think about that, and I wonder, does someone have to get a chronic illness or a life-threatening experience to really fight for their lives? I mean, they're both traumatic, and they both cause us to look at the world in a different view. I know, dealing with chronic illness for more than 40 years, I look at life very differently than I think the average person does. I appreciate things, and I think everyone with chronic illness or a life-threatening situation that they have experienced does view the world differently. They're grateful for things that maybe previously didn't mean anything, or might to someone else not mean anything. So what I'm saying is that maybe you don't have to have a chronic illness. Maybe you don't have to have a life-threatening experience. Maybe just think about, any opportunity you get to do something new, do it. An opportunity you have to connect to somebody, jump on it, do it. Or an opportunity you have to be a better person, why not? I think those are the things that matter. I mean, fame, celebrity, money, wealth, all that stuff's great, but do they really matter? What are the things that'll matter? The things like I just said: connecting to people, helping people, being a better person. That's what really matters. So guys, don't wait until you have a life-threatening experience. Maybe start appreciating life now and taking those opportunities and connecting to people, as well as being a better person. It makes all the difference. God bless.